Alright guys, Troby, Texas again. I'm still putting stuff up. How many times have you gone to buy some totes, right? So like these totes are full of Ziploc bags and stuff, right? Then you got another tote you're gonna fill up with, I don't know, something. Pick something, doesn't matter. Spray paint or, I don't know, food, right? How many guys fill up their totes with food? A lot? Some? Well, what I was doing before was using boxes. That's a bad idea. But if you're using sealed protein like this in these metal cans, maybe not so much a bad idea. But portability becomes a problem. The more you stack this up, the harder it is to move because it weighs more. Here's a bucket. Now, the totes are expensive, and I understand that. So people are like, is there an easier way? There might be. Just throwing this out there. You could possibly just, I don't know, maybe pop this open. And then start stacking these up. So there's, got it cut open there. Make sure you check your dates. And yes, these are dented. See, 2026. Don't worry about it, guys. I barely bought these, so I'm going to eat these. The ones with the major dents, they will be eaten first. The cans that are without dents, see, like usually your bottom cans are jacked, man. They're dented everywhere. So they're not going to store for very long. So these guys, with major dents, especially the corners, that's the main thing. These guys will be eaten first. But you'll have these guys that are not on the very bottom. Minor dentage right there, right? Just being thrown around. But everywhere else is sealed perfectly, right? These are sealed too, but I mean, no major dents on any of the sealing areas, right? These guys will get stacked in here. And I think we can probably stack, just for the sake of brevity, let's get a bunch of these guys in here and see what they would look like. Oh no, I'm dropping them all. Didn't know. Now I'm gonna have to eat all of them. Oh no. It's fine, guys. Don't worry about it. I really do need to calm down though. I need to go a little bit slower because they're kind of tilting a little bit. But assuming you're gonna have a regular lid, you should be able to fit roughly, let's see, this here is about even with the top. So that makes, from the bottom, that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to right here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cans. So let's just say, conservatively, you want to do 10. Have a little wiggle room. So this is going to be 10. Multiply that by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the center column makes 5. That's 50 cans of tuna fish. And you can put this 5-gallon bucket pretty much anywhere. I recommend putting it in a area that is going to be in your house and relatively temperature controlled. Getting canned foods cold isn't great. Getting them frozen is worse. Getting them warm isn't great, but getting them super hot is even worse, right? You want to find that good medium. And I'm not going to give you an exact temperature because everybody's got their own opinion, right? And then you can pull out the ball. I think it's their preservation journal. They have a book on it, their preservation book, and yeah, they all have their temperatures listed. So you guys are going to have to do your own research on that. I'm not going to be liable and tell you an exact temperature. I'm just going to say that you guys don't need them to freeze. You don't need them to be out there in the direct sunlight and 110 degree temperature, right? So no extremes. Just try to keep it as moderate temperature as possible. I'm assuming probably between 50 and 75. 50 and 70, I guess, would probably be best. So No exact temperatures, just kind of a ballpark, guys. But yeah, so you can store 50, and then let's say we stack up cans tall, so we get 1, 2, 3. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12. So you'd have 64 cans possibly of tuna fish just in a 5-gallon bucket, right? And this can go with any canned foods, right? So if you don't want to spend money on totes, or you don't want to spend money on whatever else that you would want to store your food in, me personally, I mean, I've got a ton of 5-gallon buckets, right? And this would come in really, really cost effective for me, since most buckets, 5-gallon buckets like these, are, I don't know, $3 to $5 a piece. Some places you can get them in bulk and get them cheap, like $3. Other places, $6, I think, like Home Depot or Lowe's or something. So as opposed to one of these totes, and these totes here are, let's see, they give you a size here, 70 quart. So whatever size that would be, they give you dimensions, you know. This could probably store more of this tuna fish, or chicken, or turkey, or whatever, right? This could store more, but it's going to weigh more. Because it's going to weigh more, you can't stack them as high. 50 cans of tuna fish, it probably isn't going to be very light either. But in a bucket with a lid, and they're static in a corner somewhere, because the price of everything going up, you ought to be able to stack a bunch of soup cans in here. Stack some, you know, more proteins. Fill this bad boy up, and you've got 8 or 10 or 12 or 15 buckets. And yeah, that does take up some space, but maybe not as much as this, or as inconvenient to move around as this, you know. So just another option, guys. Another tool for the toolbox. Keep it in the back pocket. All those other terms and buzzwords that everybody wants to throw around every 5 minutes. But yeah, just an idea. All right, I've been doing this long enough. I'm out of here. Just remember, guys, fortune favors the prepared.